What if Marcel survived? How does the story of Attack on Titan change? Marcel would survive by transforming and killing Ymir, instead of sacrificing himself for Reiner. The warriors will press on and destroy the wall, then later infiltrate Paradis. Unlike in my previous What If, Porco isn't here, so Marcel would join the military police to help Ani investigate, while Reiner and Bertholdt would join the Survey Corps. During cadet training, Reiner would be struggling a lot. First, there is tension between Reiner and the warriors. Ani will see Reiner as illegitimate, and Reiner will believe Marcel sacrificed him for Porco. Marcel and Bertholdt would try to mend the rift, but the damage would be done. Reiner's self-confidence is completely shattered, and the guilt of killing thousands is destroying him. And unlike in the original, he isn't being driven by a desire to atone for Marcel's sacrifice. Reiner would be questioning everything. His belief that the island was full of devils was dead wrong. He would wonder if his mother Karina never loved him, but instead was sacrificing him so she could reunite with her husband, the same way Marcel sacrificed him for Porco. The point I'm making is Reiner's mental state deteriorates much faster than the original. Reiner won't be as close with the other cadets because he isn't imitating Marcel, but they would respect his strength, which would be enough for Reiner. The cadets would actually see him as a friend, and not as a sacrifice for their actual loved ones. Marcel would take on the big brother role that Reiner originally had, and he gets close with the other cadets. Marcel is someone who values his family and friends more than Marley, which is proven by him sabotaging Porco to save him, and later sacrificing himself for Reiner. Marcel knows that betraying Marley would put Porco in danger, but he has no ill will towards the island Eldians, plus he feels massive guilt for getting thousands killed. Lastly, since Marcel survives, Historia would die during cadet training, trying to save Daz in the blizzard. The warriors will decide to destroy the second wall to draw out the Titans, and Eren will transform. Marco will overhear a conversation between either Reiner and Bertholdt, or Marcel and Bertholdt. The warriors will have to silence him, but none of them are up to the task. Marcel tells Reiner that he must do it to prove his loyalty to Marley. Marcel has noticed Reiner's extreme guilt, the tension between them, and Reiner's friendship with the cadets. He wants to see if Reiner has forgotten the mission. Reiner will protest, but eventually he takes off Marco's ODM gear and watches him die. Once this happens, Reiner completely breaks. He silently decides to turn his back on Marley and the other warriors. He wouldn't confront them directly, but instead wait for an opportunity to take them out. Reiner is sick of killing 4 people that see him as a sacrifice, and he wants to atone for all the Eldians that he's killed. During the 57th expedition, Marcel and Ani will hunt Eren down. They would carve a path of destruction until they reach Eren's position. Reiner would see them, but he knows he can't defeat Ani, especially with Marcel backing her up. He would try and figure out Eren's position to help him once the fighting starts. Erwin will order the scouts into the forest and prepares a trap for the Titan shifters. Eren will want to engage, but Levi's squad will tell him to trust the plan. However, the Jawed Titan is much faster than the female Titan, so Marcel starts bearing down on them. Eren will decide he wants to fight. Levi will order his squad into the trees so Eren can transform. Levi will also fire a yellow flare to signal to Erwin that the plan has failed. Just before Eren transforms, Marcel will tell Ani to scream to call pure Titans. Marcel deduces that fighting in the trees gives people with ODM gear the advantage, so he wants the pure Titans to create chaos so they can take Eren out quickly. But neither of them were expecting someone as powerful as Levi, or as coordinated as his squad. As Eren starts to fight with the Haymaker, Levi will slice Ani's eyes, and his squad will immediately press Marcel. The fight immediately turns against the warriors. They can't hold off Eren while keeping track of Levi and his squad's rapid attacks. The Pure Titans end up saving the warriors as they force Levi's squad to back up. Ani will escape within the horde, while Marcel would use the trees to escape. Erwin will order everyone to remain on guard, as he thinks Ani or Marcel have disguised themselves as soldiers. In reality, Ani will meet with Marcel and they will decide to withdraw. Their takeaway was Eren is beatable one-on-one, but impossible if he's being protected by Levi's squad. Erwin and Armin will figure out that Ani is the female titan, but will have a pending investigation on the others. This time, Levi and his squad will participate in the mission to capture Ani. Marcel will be with Ani and realizes that a trap has been set. He will preemptively transform to give her an opportunity to escape. Marcel's surprise transformation and his attack on the Survey Corps will force them to focus on him, while Ani breaks it for the wall. Marcel gets captured, but Ani makes it over the wall. She'll have to run all the way to Wall Rose. Since the operation was a secret, the Survey Corps can't immediately chase her down. Plus, Zeke has infiltrated Wall Rose, and Ani can rendezvous with him. Erwin and the Survey Corps will send Marcel to an underground prison to interrogate him. But before they can start, they will get news that Wall Rose has been breached. Zeke has begun his assault, and Ani will see his Beast Titan form. She'll tell him that Marcel has been captured, and Eren Yeager might have the Founder. Zeke will ask about Bertholdt and Reiner, but Ani only knows that the two weren't with the Survey Corps at Walsina. Zeke will tell her that Marley sent him to retrieve them, so they'll look for Bertholdt and Reiner. At the camp and later at Utgard Castle, Reiner will be asking Bertholdt about the mission to gauge his loyalty, but Bertholdt shows no signs of betraying Marley. Zeke will send Titans at the castle, as Ani, in her female Titan form, tries to find Reiner and Bertholdt. Zeke believes that the Survey Corps separated Reiner and Bertholdt from the mission to capture Ani because they were suspicious of them. So there's a chance that they were deployed to Wall Rose to monitor them. Zeke won't destroy the castle so he can avoid accidentally killing them. Instead, he'll wait around the area, waiting for a Titan transformation, while gauging the Survey Corps' strength. Zeke's attack on Wall Rose is simultaneously a way to gauge the Survey Corps' strength, and signal to Reiner and Bertholdt that he's come to get them. Reiner will transform to defend the tower, and he'll be spotted by Ani, Zeke, and the Survey Corps. Eren will immediately transform to avenge his mother, but Reiner has no interest in fighting. The Survey Corps won't believe him, so they'll attempt to restrain him while appeasing Bertholdt. Ani and Zeke will intervene to rescue the pair. Zeke will begin throwing rocks as Ani attempts to extract them. Bertholdt will accept while Reiner will reject her. The presence of pure Titans, combined with how many troops are killed by Zeke's rocks, means Ani and Bertholdt manage to escape. Reiner surrenders himself and gets imprisoned by the Survey Corps. So to recap, Marcel and Reiner are captured, and Ani and Bertholdt manage to escape with Zeke. Reiner has betrayed Marley, while Marcel hasn't. Ani and Bertholdt know that if they're taken back to Marley, they will be executed for their failures, and they will beg Zeke not to take them back. In part 2, I will continue at the Uprising arc, and hopefully reach the end of the series. I should have part 2 done very soon. That's all I have to say so far, and I'll see you next time.